I'm over at Pat's Beverages and Liquors in Delray Beach, and Bar Guthrie is going to do a little exploring here. So, as you know, I like to go to the big stores, but you know what? The small stores have a lot to offer. So we're going to go inside right now, and luckily it's not too busy. So sometimes you get in these places and a little busy. So we make sure come in at a time where we can kind of check everything out. Now I got to show you some really cool things here. If you're like me, you like something special, and they definitely have some special items here. Now let me sneak on over here real quick. All right, this is one I want to show you. All right, well, I'm buying this today. Okay, this is, let me pull this out here. Now this is a store pick. It's a Penelope's here, toasted, and let's see. I want you to take a good look in the back. It's actually signed. That's right, it's a signed bottle. So again, man, I love when they're signed bottles like that. And of course, I love Penelope, and that is a terrific price for a store pick that's signed. Now, these are all store picks here. So now, if you're not familiar, a store pick is where they actually pick the barrel. So they're all going to be single barrels, even if they don't say single barrels. And they are picked by the store. And they have some, I tell you, by the way, RY3, I got that. Boy, is that good. And of course, go in here, you can see that nice little store pick sticker, which I do really like. And they have the bullet over here. And let's take a look here. Now this is super cool. You got your double oak with a little 007 here. And let's go and turn around here. It's a short barrel. And that is, now I'm so tempted to buy everything on the shelf here. But you know, we all have our budgets and the extra Brooks. I was actually debating between that and the Penelope, but man, being signed, I'm like, I gotta get that one. Now, they have a pretty good selection around here. Let's go ahead and I'll try not to film any people. If I do, I'll edit them out. So, and here's behind the counter here. And look at that selection over there. They got some nice ones here. Now, the size of the store is not the biggest, but the quality of the product is better than probably the large stores. So don't ever get fooled by a store size, because when you walk in there, you'll be quite impressed. And this one I definitely like a lot. So, oh, there's my bottle. Make sure that goes home with me, my signed bottle. And over here, again, you get, you know, a nice stag there, Knob Creek 18, which I have. I like that one. And of course, take a look at the Baker's 13 up there. Of course, Blanton's. You can't go wrong with the Blanton's. And they got a nice selection over here. And Kentucky Owl, as well as Mitchell's. And look, they got the Boss Hoss Whistle Pig over there as well. And of course, let's get into one of my favorite sections over here. And you go into not just the scotch, even though I do like my scotches, but I really enjoy my whiskeys and bourbons. And here I got the little top shelf here. And they do have a few things here that I don't really see that often. So they got a Whistle Pig 12 here. And let's see, the candy, which I do see a lot. Now, again, these are Y3s. Oh, that's the cigar series. And of course, they have a small batch E.H. Taylor here. Eagles Rare 10 out here on the shelf. Okay, and Heaven's Door, which you know I did a video on that recently. Now that's the 10-year. And again, look over here. Oh my God, I am really quite impressed with what they got here. They got a really nice selection. I'm gonna take my time with this because some of these items I really don't see anywhere else. And you never guess, kind of, you know, it's a little smaller store, but they are taking their time and pick out some really nice things in here. Again, Kentucky Owl right there on the shelf. Look at that. Old elk. I actually love my old elks. Let's see here. Single barrel rise, Peerless. Ooh, double oak. Oh, I love that one. Oh. All right, 1910, 1920. I did pick up tonight. And another double oak here. Let's see what else they got here. Now, this is, I'm actually not real familiar with this one here. So, but I wouldn't mind trying it out. Westland, Nashville Barrel Company. Okay, cast strength. Now you don't see a lot of those. This is kind of a nice one here. Again, Mitchell's, you can't go wrong. Mitchers, I always call Mitchell's. I mispronounce pretty much everything, so please forgive me. Okay, at least I caught myself that time. Okay, let's take a, and of course the collection of Penelope's over here. And they do have cigar batch. Oh, Dark Arts. Okay, I hear a lot of good things about that. I have not bought that, so I can't tell you if I like it, but I'm kind of excited to try it. Okay, Larceny, Okay, that one is really good. Okay, have not tried any of the 13 Colony here. Maybe I guess in Georgia. Now I know they were talking about some are made, they're MGP, some I think are actually made in Georgia. It's kind of up in there on some of that stuff. Okay, here's another one I don't see at many places. So, and I do have my Jeffersons here. Say my Four Roses. I got every 1792 you can think of, and they do have a toasted barrel and a toasted rye. Okay. Wow, they got a selection here. Let's see. And of course, you got your Jack over here, and some High West. Oh, cask strength, which I did get that one out of my my vault. And of course, they have it right here on the shelf. So they do have some nice High West over here. All right, so and of course Knob Creek, and I have a nice collection here. Oh, go. All right, they have a 12 here, and that might be one of the better pricing because I don't think I've seen it less than 79. I think 79 is the cheapest, and they got a 73, so that's a really good price. Let's see here. Now here's another one, Nula. Now I'm hearing good things about it. I can't wait to try it. It is hard to try everything because, you know, it's not like I have someone else's Bar Guthrie to go to. I have to buy everything for my bar, and occasionally I'll get a price break on some of these things as well, which I do appreciate because, as you know, bourbon hunting, and especially bourbon shopping, can affect the wallet in a negative way. So, oh, they got some good specials here. Okay. All right. All right. I heard good things about that one. Haven't tried it yet. So, and let's see what we got here. Iron Smoke. I actually got that one at home. I got all the Jacks over there. I got pretty much all that. Okay. What's that say? Oh, all right. Monk's Road. What the heck is Monk's Road? All right. Again, these are I'm not familiar with. Let's see. And the Clover single barrel, so $50 for a single barrel is not too bad. Old Soul, another one. Okay, definitely got some interesting things here. New Riff, I just picked up a single barrel for that one. Let's take a look what else they got going on here. Heaven Hill. Okay. All right. Yellow Rose. Now, if anyone knows anything about Yellow Rose, please let me know. So, okay, let's see what we got over here. Oh, a nice Old Forester. Okay. Let's see. Not familiar with Cabin Fever. But they do have Old Tub. Okay. And now I just bought the Wise Man over here, so I'm looking forward to trying that out. Definitely have a lot of interesting things here. Again, let me turn this around for me. A lot of cool stuff. Now, I will have to make this one of my regular stops. Again, this is Pat's Liquor and Delray Beach here. I'll be putting out as much information as I can in the bottom of this YouTube video, so you can kind of check it out for yourself. I'm quite impressed with what I'm seeing here, and the prices are reasonable, and they got stuff. Why do I like the small stores? You find things here that you don't find everywhere else. And each store kind of picks up the personality of the people running the store. So, you know, and that's why you find different things. And that's the best thing about going to these smaller stores, that you have an opportunity to check out what they have. And they do have a nice selection here. And definitely I recommend it. Now, I'm going to be making my purchase. So I'm going to do it off camera, because they asked me not to put any people in the video, and I understand that. So the only one in the video will be me. So again, they have a nice tequila section over here. And as you know, we don't just do whiskeys and bourbons and scotches. We also do tequila tasting as well. And they do have a decent selection over here. Again, I'm Chris, and I am with Bar Guthrie. And